Okay. Hello everyone, and we begin. So people are saying it's 6 already. Actually, I just yes, 1 minute delay was there. Right. So can you please let me know if all of you can hear me, and then we start the session. Right. So this is more like a Q&A session. I'll tell you the preparation strategy, all that you need to know for TCS NQT preparation, how you need to study, what all things that you need to make sure. All of these. Can you please let me know if you can hear me or not? Right. So in the meantime, I have one video for all of you that I want all of you to see. So I'll just play that for it's a 1 minute video, and then we'll begin the session. All right. Okay. So I'm back. Let me also show myself in the meantime. Right. Uh, just give me 1 second. Should be a little brighter. Right. So, hello everyone, welcome. So today's session we are going to talk about everything that you should be following for your TCS NQT preparation. Right. So you don't have to worry. So this is more like a Q&A session that I'm going to take today. Right. So whatever questions that you have, you throw all of these questions up. Right. So we spoke with TCS. I have spoken with TCS 2-3 times in the last 2-3 days already. Multiple calls. We have taken with them already. Right. So just give me 1 second. I forgot to check if my pen is working or not. Okay. Just give me a second. I think it's working now. Right. Perfect. I'm really sorry for the delay. Let's begin. Okay. Without wasting any further time, I want to begin further, right? Because I've already wasted a little time fetching my pen here. So first thing that I would like to tell you, make sure that you follow us on all our, social media handles, Telegram, Instagram, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, because we'll be posting many off-campus drives. So on-campus drive will be happening this month and next month, the first 15 days. After that, they'll complete. Like 99% of the on-campus are complete. So maybe a lot of you will get remain unplaced, right? So on off-campus drive will start from December, which is something that you should know. So follow us on all the social media handles, right? So basically that regarding the Prime Video courses and the Royal passes, we'll talk about that later in the session, right? So what TCS wants to do this year, and I'll take up a questions just after this slide is. I had a meeting, as I told in earlier videos also. I had a meeting with TCS people, very top people. In fact, they were like the one of the top 20-25 people in one of the top 20-25 people in TCS. So basically, the complete head of the hiring division. So they wanted to launch a product called as CCQT, right? So that is Common Corporate Qualifier Test. So we were helping them in that way. You could purchase CCQT from Prep and Star and TCS website. So both of them. So you can understand, how much good relationship was it, that okay, for their products, payments are happening on our website, right? So it was a very good partnership that we had with the Ion division of TCS, right? So they wanted that, okay, the TCS exam is taken by 4 lakh people every year, right? Any company like Hexaware, let's say, cannot go to 3,000, 4,000 different colleges, right? But they want to go. So we'll help them go to 3 and 4,000 different colleges via our bandwidth, right? So if let's say TCS is spending 500 crores rupees and actually they spend approximately this much amount. TCS spends 500 crore rupees every year, approximately more or less, to hire on campus, right? Hexaware is spending also like 30, 40 crore rupees, right? So they're asking that you don't spend anything, you spend like 1, 2 crore rupees max to max, and then we are spending everything. So you directly hire based upon the TCS NQT scores, right? And this is a value proposition that they gave to different companies as well. In fact, 200 different companies. In fact, Prepinsta also hires via TCS NQT. So for our employees also, rather than using AMCAT, CoCubes, Litmus, we are using NQT. So we are also planning to hire from that as well, right? So 2019 graduates are eligible, 2020 are eligible, 2021 are eligible, 2022 for internships, they are eligible. So obviously TCS will hire, right? 2021 graduates will be hired, right? For all the others and including 2021 graduates, right? You will be able to apply for TCS also. You will be able to apply for other different companies as well. So Hexaware, let's say, yes, once TCS hiring is complete, they will hire based upon the IT score and the logical and verbal scores. If let's say Bridgestone or JSW Steel, right? So they'll be like, okay, we got your quants logical English score. We want you to give one more test. So you give it from your home, which would be based upon civil or mechanical based thing. And then we will call you for interviews, right? So, after TCS NQT is completed, same scores will be used by other 200 companies to hire you, which is a very amazing thing, right? So, just if you can let me know in the chat, what do you want me to talk about? So I have a few slides ready, but if in case it's a very important doubt, you want me to focus upon something more, right? Obviously, we'll talk about the preparation strategy. But first, I wanted to tell you, because a lot of 2019 people have doubts. Sir, what about 2020 people? So 2020 people, TCS specifically this time will not be hiring you. However, they will use these scores only to hire you later. So once they have 2020 off campus, let's say after 3 months, something, after 3 months, I can't wink properly. Uh, so these scores will be used and you will be hired. So you don't have to give the exam again, right? And more importantly, right, you don't have a job, or you have a job and you want a higher package. What's the best thing? You give the exam. There's only one company, TCS, and then there are 200 companies. So in fact, if let's say TCS hires 25,000 people, those 200 companies obviously are smaller than TCS, but they themselves together will hire 70, 80,000 people. So 25,000 for TCS, 75,000 for other 200 companies. So that is what your approach should be. And along with that, they are saying that, okay, we will hire you, but as of now, we are focusing upon 2021 only. Probably 3, 4 months later, when we have business needs and we need people immediately, then we will hire you. Right. So let me just talk about basic things here and there. So you have the following things. By now, I don't want to go further detailed into it. I want to just talk about the strategy more. Right. So you have verbal, reasoning, numerical ability. Then number of questions are also displayed here. So these are mandatory sections. Right. Apart from that, when you are filling the form, obviously they'll give you a checkbox that, okay, programming skill is definitely you have to give. So you can also choose not to give, but in that case, you will only get sales offers, right? So which is why 100% of the people will be choosing this, right? So even if you're a non-CSIT student, choose this, because TCS will only hire if you select, when you're filling the form, you select the programming skill section necessarily, right? Then once so let's say on 24th, 25th, 26th next month, hiring of these exam is going to be conducted. So exam got conducted. So they will have their interviews starting 1st of November till 15th of November, right? So in those 15 days, TCS will hire you, and 16, 17 days they'll announce the results. So your results approximately would be announced on 16th or 17th of November. So 15 days interviews will happen approximately for different people. And then once that is complete, they will ask you that, okay, you go back to the login portal, you select the industry NQT. So you are, so as a mechanical student, obviously you will be selecting mechanical industry NQT. As a computer science student, you've already chosen programming skills, but then again, you will have core programming skills like DBMS, OS. So all of those things, forget about it. It's a later thing, right? So you can study all of them later, right? And then tell you, okay, we'll send these scores to different companies, and now let these company hire. So TCS or ION is like that. Okay, obviously it's our exam, so we will hire first so that we get the best talent, and then you can hire. So we are fine with it, right? So the test is non-adaptive, no negative marking, section switching is not available. TCS also, one more thing is, TCS also released its mock test today. Don't trust it. Every year we say that do not trust TCS mock test. It's TCS's mock test, but we are telling do not trust it. The reason why, that mock test is created by somebody else and the actual exam is created by somebody else. So it takes 18 lakh rupees. It's a number that we know and I can vouch for. TCS pays another company 18 lakh rupees to create one set of exam. So if there are 4 sets, TCS is paying 18 lakh into 4 for 4 sets, right? Now this is not developed by that company. That is probably, it's by some other person, right? Also, one more thing is, we've seen that the level of difficulty of the mock test that they give is very easy. So we think that, okay, if let's say there are 100 questions, assuming, okay, obviously there are, the number of questions are displayed on your screen, right? So assuming that there are 100 questions, based upon the difficulty level of the mock test, Prep Insta will tell you that, okay, out of 100, you attempt 80, you will get selected, right? But when you see the actual exam paper, and we are like, okay, out in the actual exam paper, if there were 100 questions, you have, if you do 30 also correctly, you get selected. So that test is that difficult. Last time itself, there were and our prime members will know this. We are going to start live classes of prime members tomorrow. We how many prime members are there for TCS? Just raise your hand in the comment section. Right? uh, just mention that I am prime member, like that, so I can see that, okay, how many of the online class students are also in the live lecture. So they will also tell you. So we are starting their live lectures tomorrow, so they will also tell you that, okay, they were asking physics question. So torque, there was a formula for torque, that a torque is equals to, Manish knows more about this, r sine theta, something like that. I remember from seeing his slide. Then there were questions like, you saw HC Verma questions in class 11th and 12th, wherein there were two pulleys and a monkey is there on one pulley. So it's F is equals to M into G something something. So these are moving in some direction, something like that. So these people are asking it. So I am prime member. I am prime member. I am prime member. In fact, a lot of people are saying in the chat, I read about I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. In fact, 50 plus people have said, maybe more, right? So it's good that, approximately 4 lakh people give TCS exam. One thing that we have done in the last 5 days itself, this was a number that we were running, uh, 19,000 19,000 people have purchased a prime membership for TCS. So it's a very amazing number. We are very proud of it. Right. So let's begin to the next part. Okay. So one thing more, I want to show you interview scorecard. From that, I want to tell you that, okay, how do you prepare? Okay. So let's begin. And don't leave this session. I promise if you stay in the session for the next 5 minutes, you will stay the whole 1 hour. We are starting the preparation strategy now. So if you stay for the next 5 minutes, you will see that, okay, this is very interesting. I was stupid that, okay, I was thinking of leaving it. Okay. So We'll start from the interview and then we'll come back to the written, because you will understand why all of this is important. So it's a little blur, but because it was an image taken, I'm not sure if you all can see it. So I'll read it out for you. So this is the paper that is given to the interviewer when he's taking your interview. And with the help of this paper, we get humongous number of clues. Humongous number of clues, right? So let me just, run down to this paper. So here you have candidate evaluation sheet. It says CT and DT number here, employee ID, and then recommended for none, ninja, digital, and then rating is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they mention it like this. Okay. Now they have one more thing, that is total NQT score. It will automatically be filled here when the interview will get this paper. So the system will all automatically, obviously it will get reprinted again, right, with the scores of that person. So the score will be here. Grade ABCD, like something grade. I don't know. Actually, we don't understand what this grade is, right? Then aptitude ability, verbal ability, programming logic, and coding ability, right? So this does not have logical, if you see, because this is last year's. So in this time there would be one more section here that is called as logical. Okay. Now if I scroll below, you will see here something called as evaluation parameter. And then there are sub parameters and then rating and comments. Okay. So in the case, and this is here, the important part is, the first part is communication. And here I'm sure you can't see it because I can't also see it properly, filled by HR. So in the TCS interview, you have three panels: TR, MR, HR. TR is technical round, basically technical representative, managerial representative, HR representative, right? Human representative, right? Or human resource, right? So TR is somebody who will ask you technical questions. HR is HR questions. Managerial is stress-based questions, right? So there will be three people who will be interviewing you. Some cases there are two people also, because the third person is busy drinking tea and biscuits, right? So, but there are three people according to TCS, right? So in this case, there are 5 points in communication. They say that 20% of the score, so here it is written 20, is of communication. So clarity, fluency, listening, friendliness, and constructive. So first thing that TCS says that you want to look, and they are saying, okay, it should be filled by the HR, is points on communication. Right. Now further, next 10 points are next 10%. So it was 20. So as you can see, communication is very important. Next 10. So this was one of the students sent us this. So he was like, okay, sir, I got to look at the paper. It would be helpful for you because, it was just lying there. In fact, we were like, okay, if you see properly, it's in a file here. Right. So in the next part, you have subject knowledge. So here, first point is domain knowledge. Second point is project work. Third point is something I can't read also. Interest. Interest is the third point. Right. So it is saying that, okay, 10% of the marks we'll give. It should be filled by the TR. Now, this is not just important for TCS. Infosys will also come and they will also ask questions approximately based on this. We also have this for Capgemini as well. We don't have for Infosys. So, it will be important for you, as a lot of people had Infosys exam just recently. Then you have the next point is, again, 10% of the marks as coding ability. Right. So in the previous one, they will ask you a lot of questions from project. They will ask you domain knowledge questions also. So domain knowledge is like, okay, you are from mechanical. So mechanical based question. You are from triple E. So triple E based question. And then third is interest. They'll ask you, what are your interests? Like, do you know coding? How would you rate yourself out of 10 in Java or C, C++, like that, right? Then coding ability. So first thing that they have mentioned here is procedural language, right? So C. Second thing, object-oriented language. The third thing, they mentioned coding skills, right? So in the case of coding ability, that has 10% of the marks. They are saying proceed C, C++ or Java or Python, any one of this, and coding. So they'll be asking a lot of coding questions, right? Then, most important part, digital skills, 20% of the marks, filled by MR, right? Now, first thing is new IT knowledge. Also, tomorrow I was just we've just gotten notified. I was just speaking with TCS person on WhatsApp. So he told me that okay, tomorrow there's an orientation session for all of us. We'll send the link of that orientation session on all the WhatsApp groups. So TCS people will be speaking to you directly. So it's like a mass orientation session that they are doing. So you can ask questions from them, right? Uh, so new IT knowledge. So when you will attend tomorrow's orientation session, they'll focus a lot more upon new IT. Now, what is new IT? Big data, Hadoop, IoT, machine learning, artificial intelligence, AWS, basically cloud, all of these things. So they want to know, do you know about all of them? Do you have, I'll talk about certifications a little later. Do you have certifications in any of them? Right. Then again, coding skills. So coding skills in new IT, right? So do you know coding in any of those things, right? So even if you don't know, so they'll be cutting marks, and then obviously many people would not know, right? But they're like, okay, from this you can reduce that. They will not care you are a mechanical student, you should know. Don't care, you're a mechanical student, you should know. They don't care about it. They're hiring you for an IT profile in the case of recession when COVID-19 is going on. Did you think that, okay, only aptitude and coding will get you through? No, right? Then again, third point is zeal to learn. Fourth point is certifications, right? So you should have certifications also. Now, next point is, if you see properly, next point itself says certification. So there was certification mentioned here also in the digital skills. Then there's separate marks. So in fact, I'll open the second part of this a little later, with which they are saying that okay, basic certification. So I'm sure that it is not visible for you, but here they are saying basic certifications, right? Basic certification. What are these? C, C++, Python, Java, data structures. Do you have basic certifications in these? Right. So let me close it. Let me open the second one. Okay, so this is also for Cape Gemini. I was just opening it, so as you can see, this is for Cape Gemini. It was open already, right? So here it will be a little more difficult for me to read. Okay, so with the case of certifications, they are again giving 20% of the marks, and then they are saying advanced certification. So first, they said they require basic certification like C, C++, Java, Perl, Python, and data structures. So those are basic certifications. So mechanical students should have them. CSE students should have them, which is why in our online classes also we give you certifications. Basically, all the basic certification we will give you. So if you join TCS Prime Video course or if you join Royal Pass, additionally you get certification in C, C++, and data structures. Additionally, free of cost, right? Because we'll teach you C, C++ and DSA, because obviously you have to clear the written round and the interview round. So why not give certifications also, right? So we give them anyways in a Prime Video course and Royal Pass, right? Now, so I have spoken to one person. So they were like, advanced certification is something that you can't ask from a mechanical student, right? Why Android, IoT, uh, Azure, machine learning, AI, these guys, mechanical, civil, triple E student will not have certifications in this. So they were like, okay. They're like, no, you are getting it wrong. We are saying basic certifications in C, C++, Java. So that is one. By advanced certification is what we mean is that your branch's advanced certification. Even if you're a civil student, you may have gotten a certification in, let's say, structural design or MATLAB, right? Or maybe if you're a triple E student, like CCNA and CCNP certification, right? I hope that you all would know about it. What is CCNA, CCNP certification, right? So they were like, we want to understand one thing that they've just mentioned, zeal to learn. So they were like, okay, college just teaches you how to pass. And these were the words of the TCS HR. We want to see that do you have zeal to learn? Are you going beyond your college curriculum on your own to learn something new that your college does not teach you? And I was like, why? So they were like, okay, every 5 years we see that, okay, 5 years ago, everyone was like, okay, let's learn Android, let's learn iOS. Let's learn website development. Now they are saying that, okay, machine learning, AI, IoT, uh, cloud, right? 10 years ago, they were saying Java, right? 15 years ago, they were saying C. 20 years ago, they were saying assembly language. So they were like, okay, what so happens every 5 years, the technology changes. And then our people have to learn new things. So somebody who's working in TCS for 5 to 7 years, he may have started as a website developer, but we will then ask him that, okay, no problem. Maybe you are a managerial person, right? But now you have to learn Python. Now the point is, we don't want to hire people who get into the comfort zone that, okay, I'm 7 year experience. I don't want to learn. They were like, we want people who always are willing to learn, because obviously that way, that is how we will be able to keep our clients happy. So electrical engineering, I'm not sure. I'm not from an electrical background, but I'm sure every branch people do certification. One more thing is, I was like, okay, certification anybody can do. What about Udemy certifications? So they were like, they don't care about Udemy certifications, right? Those are uh, 300 rupees certification, right? So they were like, okay, certifications from obviously TCS also gives certifications, right, on their website. So they were like, we value it, right? Obviously, Coursera, Upgrad, all of these, the Prep Insta, obviously we are partnered with them in some sense, right? So we also help them. So, and they also know, obviously, we are the best in the industry. So our certifications, there is Simply Learn, that is good. Upgrad, that is good. So these reputed websites that are reputed out there. So Coursera, Upgrad, Simply Learn, all of these website certifications, right? So this is important. Then the last point, very quickly, leadership skills and team building. So in this case, I'm not able to read it properly. Team skills, leadership skills. Uh, Something they mentioned. I can't read it properly. Just give me a second. Maybe I will have it. Maybe in my computer, I will be able to see it properly. Cohesiveness and approachability. So, cohesiveness is, can you work together in a cohesive work environment? And then they are saying approachability, that you are approachable. People always want to come to you to ask doubts, to feel comfortable. And then 6 point is ambition, 7 point is dedication, right? Then very quickly we'll go to the written round, right? Now finally you will have evaluator signature, final scores of the TCS NQT test and of the interview. Some of these interview and TCS score will be taken, and then final decision will be taken, right? So the point is, you will be selected, not just so. A lot of people think that, okay, I clear the written round and then I just have to clear the interview, right? Interview is standalone. No, it's not like that. If finally you will be selected based upon the collective score of your written and also your interview. So if you score less in written or are marginally clearing the written, you will have to perform extremely well in the interview. Again, one more most important thing here would be, guys, please leave. Adil is saying somebody leave super chat for Adil. If somebody asks, because okay, so let me do one thing, Adil, for you. Uh, so basically, whatever super chats that we get, we tell Adil that, okay, Adil, we'll give it to you in your salary additionally extra, right? So basically, like how Carry Minati also does. I also watch Carry Minati many times. So if somebody sends super chat, I'll personally reply to that particular one, because I'm ignoring most of the questions as of now. Q&A, I'll take a little later. So Adil, I got you sorted there. Okay, so let's go back. It could be 20, 30 rupees or whatever, right? Just to make sure that Adil is happy. Obviously, we don't care about 20, 30 rupees. Uh, Perfect. Okay, so we'll start with the written process. Before that, because obviously you will leave the lecture, before that, I wanted to tell you that, okay, all the papers, all the previous year papers are available on Prep Insta itself. You go to Prep Insta, you go to, let's say, TCS. Okay, where is it? You go to Array yaar, bar I'm touching on my because of the zoom I'm not able to click there. It's overlapping. You go to You go to TCS NQT, right? All the previous year papers are here in topic wise format. So I know that there is a website that gives you 20 questions on one page and that's it. We don't do that. We give you all the questions topic wise topic so that you can prepare better, right? And obviously full mock test also, right? Full mock tests are only for the paid user, I think. Just let the page load. Because of Zoom and YouTube Live, it's okay. So for example, arrangement in series, you go here and you will be able to find all the previous year papers here. So you don't have to worry. So you go here, you click upon this and you will be able to find all the previous year papers. One good thing is on the right hand side, if you can see, you get a lot of ranking and analytics and percentile, all of these things. Obviously, I've not attempted all of them. So which is why it's not coming to me. So you get a lot of analytics like 24% chose this, 19% chose this, 13% chose this, 32% chose this. Then graph also based upon when you answered the question. So for example, I answered in 5 seconds, right? So it is able to tell that, okay, 13% of the people answered before me, 86% of the people answered after me, right? So a very cool thing that we are trying to do so that, so basically the end goal is very quickly, I'll just show you. Where is it? ARD Assets 2020 website. So the end goal is that, okay, you should be able to predict that are you going to get selected in TCS or not, even before giving the exam. Now, you can give mock test also, but mock test, what happens is you are preparing as of now. Right, mock tests are supposed to be given when you've completed the whole syllabus. So we tell you that, okay, give mock test later. First, give these topic wise quizzes first and learn, right? So here, as you can see, like this is the graph, as you can see, right? A lot of good things also. So example, I'll go back to this particular video. So there's this something called as performance dashboard also, right? So I'll just quickly show it to you. Right. So this is called as performance dashboard. Okay, just give me a second. I'll pause it at a very correct moment. So as you can see here in the performance dashboard, we give you topic by topic ranking. So in probability, what is your ranking? In heights and distance, what is your ranking? In number system, what is your ranking? In quiz one, what is your ranking? Overall, if we average everything, what is your ranking in quants? What is your ranking in logical? What is your ranking in verbal? So basically, it is developed by AI. I have created this product myself. So my point was, I want to give so much analytics that the user is like, there's too much analytics. And he's able to predict before the exam that, okay, if I'm going to get selected or not, right? So other websites give, let's say, previous year papers. So he's like, okay, it's useless. The main thing is, I want to know before giving TCS that am I in the top 20% of the people? Because if you're not in the 20% of the people, you will not get selected. So let's say your ranking is very good in 5 topics, but in 2 topics, it's very bad. So you will get to know that, okay, I want to study this, because in that case, when you're studying from, let's say, book, you will get to know that, okay, I am solving this question, but you don't get to know, am I solving it fast enough in comparison to all the other people? Am I, so let's say if 10 questions were there, 20,000 people are solving the same 10 questions. How many of those did it correctly? Right. If I join Royal Pass, will I be able to access the NQT course? Yes. So Royal Pass is basically one course to rule them all, like Lord of the Rings. Uh, right. So basically, all the courses that are on Prep Insta, basically Royal Pass has it. Adding 1 year of testing will be plus, and it would be plus point. So TCS is saying that, okay, less than 2 years of experience. Right. What is the price of TCS NQT course? It's 2,000. We are increasing it tomorrow to 3,000. But let's talk about pricing and all of that later in the session. I don't want to. I want to help you guys as much as I can in this session. Right. So let's go back. to a slide. So pricing and everything, obviously, if you want to purchase the course, you will purchase it, right? So let's talk about that at the end of it, right? You know that courses are there. So what's the point of, telling you? Okay. So the important topics, so first of all, it is not updated by anybody, right? So last year, the syllabus of TCS was different. This year it's different. So I Googled it before on internet, and not just because I am the owner or founder of Repensa, but because I want to help you all. Only on our website the syllabus was correct. Only on our website the syllabus was correct. Nobody else knows that the syllabus has changed. Now the reason why they don't know that, they are thinking that okay, TCS exam last year, previous year papers of last year sorted, right? The point is, TCS exam was conducted last year by TCS. This time it is conducted by TCS Ion. So the Ion which owned CCQT as the product, that is Common Corporate Qualifier Test, the syllabus will be of CCQT, not TCS last year. So the pattern has changed. Now, even if let's say you copy the syllabus from Prep&Star, let's say obviously after this lecture, they'll copy the syllabus, right? But you will not have the previous year papers of CCQT. Why? Because you never created online classes for CCQT, right? We created the classes for CCQT 2 years ago. So we have every 4 months, we see CCQT paper. So we have total 8 or 9 CCQT papers till now that have been conducted, all of them. So we have 16 CCQT previous year papers. So obviously we'll be giving it to you, right? So the syllabus has changed. I'm telling you just for your benefit, the syllabus of TCS is not same as last year. I'll tell you. So for example, last year, and guys, if you're 2020 batch people, I'm sure that there are a lot of 2020 batch people today. Just tell me in the chat or not what I'm just answering. Just write it down. Okay, sir, Atulya, you are correct. Okay. Last year in the TCS syllabus, there were only 3 things: reading comprehension, closed test. Closed test is like fill in the blanks, and synonyms, antonyms. That's it, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Right. So you can take any, either CCQT or TCS Ion course, any you can take. Both of them are same now, to be honest. Okay. Right. So can you please tell me this? Okay, so we'll wait for it. Right. But this time, what has happened? There will be different things. So for example, sentence ordering. Did you see sentence ordering last year? No. Did you see passage ordering last year? Like AMCAT gives you passage ordering and sentence ordering. Like, okay, there are 4 sentences, then you have to choose like QPRS, RSQP, all of these, right? No, but it is going to be this year. Sentence arrangement, it is going to be this year. Spelling, synonyms, antonyms, meaningful sentence, error correction, error identification, best expresses, synonyms, antonyms. So again, so these are like, there were 3 topics in TCS last year verbal. This time there are these many topics. And I'm sure that after watching this video, they'll update it on their website. So even if you update, so first of all, I am pissed off. Literally, I have too much anger on this. The point is, I saw 2-3 YouTube videos. After that, I'm completely pissed off. Every video I tell this to students. The problem with that is, those people were selling, what was the exam that was happening? Goldman Sachs. Those people were selling Goldman Sachs course. And I was like, we are not selling it. The reason being, we don't know the syllabus. You are saying that, okay, technical MCQ questions will come. And after the exam, so they made videos about technical MCQ. So they were solving questions about technical MCQ. And I was like, it did not even come in the exam. You were teaching the wrong thing. Then again, same thing. They uploaded wrong video about hexaware, right? And people gave hexaware exam with the wrong pattern. And we were like, we've not created it. We are partnered with multiple companies. We are waiting for their mail. Obviously, they'll reply to us first. They've replied 2 days after it. And then we made videos on YouTube, right? So again, I don't want you to trust all of these channels who will come up with the wrong syllabus. So at least one good thing has happened now is because every video I criticize these channels. So they have stopped making videos until and unless we don't make videos, they don't make videos. Because they copy the pattern from Prep and Star. We've not changed it because we don't. The updated syllabus is yet to be shared by the company to us, so we can't change it, right? We'll just let it be like, okay, let it be last year's. So they make video from that. So at least now they wait that, okay, let Prep and Star make the video. Once they make the video for this year, then we will be confirmed. So at least good thing has happened that, okay, students will not get the wrong syllabus. The second thing is I saw them creating NCRT using NCRT and RS Agarwal questions. I got pissed off that, okay, you are it, and many of these channels are owned. I'm sorry, 2020 people are there. 2020 people, please stop doing this. There are 2021 people who don't know this. 2020 people, in fact, many of people who are in this session today have created their own YouTube channel. And I'm sorry, I don't want to demean you. So they do not have jobs, so they're like, okay, I'm sitting at home with Geo and so much internet. Let me create a YouTube video on TCS, and I'll solve random questions from internet. And these 2020 people, what you have to do is, so obviously as of now I am live, right? But when I'm not live, when we are shooting and uploading videos, you see that the quality of the video is amazing, right? So what these guys just have to do, they have to just create a PPT, and then they have to come online. It was very easy. So as of now, it's so easy for me to come online, right? But maybe if you see videos on our YouTube channel like these, in fact, there would be at the very end, right? So if you see all of these videos here, it takes us lakhs and lakhs of rupees to create these videos, right? So I am pissed off because of that, right? So stop trusting people, YouTube channel which upload videos by recording PPTs, and maybe it's fine that, okay, you go live recording PPTs, so that's fine, right? Okay, so that's about it. Okay, let's go ahead next. So again, programming logic, basics of C, object-oriented programming. So basics of C would be input, output, function, scope, variables, pointers, iterations, all of these. So this remains the same from last year. Okay, definitely. Okay, object-oriented programming, encapsulation, pure virtual, virtual function, constructor, destructor, polymorphism, right? So these, maybe you can take a screenshot of this, or maybe check the syllabus on Prep Insta, right? Then data structures, basics like hashing, sorting, searching, graphs, binary tree, trees, singly, linked list, stacks, queues. Then advanced data structures. So they'll not ask you to code advanced data structures. They'll ask you that, okay. So they'll be like, okay, coin problem is based upon what? They'll, in options, there will be greedy, knapsack, backtracking, and let's say Dijkstra. And then you have to say it based upon 1-0 knapsack problem. Okay. So you just need to know overview of how those work. So it's easy. They're not asking you to code AVL trees. Even for CSIT people, they will not know AVL trees coding. Greedy or Dijkstra also, they will not know the coding. Okay, they just know how it works and what is the definition of it. Right. So that's all you need to know, which is very easy. We'll take care of that in our online classes also. Right. So again, data structures is very, very important. 50% of the paper will be based on data structures. Also, Java will also be coming. So even if you know C, basic input output questions will also come from Java. Right. So if you see, I've written oops here. I've not written C++. So I will, in our online classes, we have C++, but additionally in the live classes that will start from today, we will teach a little bit of Java so that you can solve input output questions of Java also. Right. In fact, I'll only be teaching it and going live, right, for them. Okay. Then in the reasoning ability, is that the cutoff? So I've mentioned cutoff, small things I don't want to mention, right? Meaningful word creation, number series. So again, logical reasoning was not there last year, right? So these are the topics that you need to study. Data sufficiency, which is based upon two things: ages. So CCQT likes to ask a lot of data sufficiency questions on ages. So they give like, okay, Ram's father is 20 years old. Well, obviously 40 years old, sorry. And Ram is 17 years old. his sister is half the age of the sum of this, right? So, and they'll give you option with the above two statements. Can you calculate the age of her sister? And then they'll give you option like statement one is a statement alone is used. Well, with only statement one you'll get the answer. With only statement two you will get the answer. With both statement one and statement two you need to use, then only you will get the answer, or none of this. So basically it's a mathematical question, but they've converted that mathematical question or numerical ability questions into logical ability questions, right? So again, seating arrangement, mathematical operational arrangement, symbols and notations, statements and conclusion, distance and directions, odd man out based on numbers and logical reasoning, right? So we'll give you previous. So in fact, as of this date, so I know that a lot of uh, live classes were. So we are yet to start it from tomorrow. We added you on a WhatsApp group, all the prime people. I think 20-30% of the people who would be watching this session today would be our prime members, right? So we've added you to the WhatsApp group. The only reason why we added you there is so that we can start, we can send you the link of the live lectures whenever we do them, right? So these are the topics for your thing. And then numerical ability, it remains the same. There is only one extra topic that is prime products. So prime products was not there last year, but it is there this year. Okay. So now I want one thing. Obviously, 2020 people have given the exam last year, right? 2020 people, can you please tell me if the syllabus of TCS this year and last year, is it the same? Yes or no? Just yes. Just mention yes if it is the same. No if it is not same. No means not same. Right. I'm a Prime member, but I'm not added to any WhatsApp group. Are you TCS NQT Prime member? So for Infosys, we don't have live classes, let's say. But for TCS, we have. Right. Uh, can we prepare for TCS NQT in 2021? In 2021 days. Okay, so everybody is saying no now. Yes, you can. It depends. Study 4-5 hours every day. Okay, so everybody is saying no. Obviously, I said no means is not the same, right? So the syllabus has changed. This is the most important thing, which is why. So basically, what so happens is there are a few training institutes which come into your college, and obviously, I am not teaching coming in your college because I am a you know I will not I can't visit 100 colleges personally, right? So let's say if Prepinsta also is like, okay, we'll go to different colleges. So we tell all the colleges that we'll not come to you. You want to join Prepinsta, we only conduct online classes. Why? Because we want the best people to conduct online classes. The problem with the training institutes which come to your college is that the person who's teaching you, do you know how much that person is paid? The person who's coming to your college and teaching you, or the person who's coming and taking live lectures maybe nowadays, right? And the college has sponsored it, how much he gets paid or she gets paid? They get paid 15,000 rupees every month. Just so it's very bad. And the reason why they are paid so less is because your college is like, okay, we have 600 people. They're like, okay, four different training companies are bidding. They're like, okay, every person we will take 100 rupees. Second person is saying, no, every person we will take 90 rupees. Third person is saying, every person we will take 70 rupees. So obviously your college will give the training, will choose the training institute which is selling for 70 rupees, right? Now, because they are operating upon a less margin, so which is why they hire people on a very less salary, because they have to hire people on a very less salary. So what they do is, in my college also, these companies used to hire. So they were like, okay, let's hire people who have 7-8 backlogs. They were not able to sit for TCS, or maybe they have 0 backlogs and they did not get placed. We will train them for 3 months, and then we will tell them, obviously 10th class, 12th class, 11th class basic aptitude is coming, right? So if you study 3 months, you will be god in aptitude. And then we'll tell them, okay, go to different colleges, we'll pay you 15,000 rupees plus traveling and teach people, right? So this is why Prep Insta, even though we are partnered with 1,000 colleges, 1,000 colleges, we tell them that no, we will not come to your college. Because again, if we go to these colleges, we'll say that, okay, we want to hire people who are paid 1 lakh, 2 lakh, and are IIT people, IIM people, or very reputed people. And we have to take 400 rupees per person. So you're like, okay, we'll not come. If you want, you go online. If you want your students to study in online only mode, then we can obviously give it to you for 100 rupees or so per student, right? So this is also one truth. So again, uh, a lot of people in your colleges are also coming to train you. You should know. The point is, you should know what is happening in that domain, because students get fooled a lot. Placement style students are eligible for live classes or not? Yes. Okay. So finally, coding. Uh, Arrays. So coding, two questions would be there. One would be 15 minutes. One would be 30 minutes. So in this case, 10. I'm sorry, this cutoff. I was just making slides, so copy pasting did not happen properly. Forget about cutoff. So coding question. Uh, this year, I would say you have to get output in both of them. Last year, I said that okay, there was one question last year, so I said even if you get partial output, it's fine. But this year, you have to get output in both the coding question. By 4 lakh people giving exam, they will be hiring 20,000, 25,000 people. This is the reason why. Last year it was different. Many people were already placed before TCS. So there were 2.5 lakh people giving the exam. And then they were hiring 40,000 people. So half number of people were applying and then they were hiring 2x. So which is why this year, both the coding question you need to solve. So how would you go about it? Arrays, strings, matrices, mathematical operations, geometrical operations, number series, banking models, concepts of dynamic programming. Not complete dynamic programming, a little bit of concepts of dynamic programming. So I'll show you one thing. Just give me a second. So I just want to show you what kind of coding question will come. So TCS coding question, let me just Google. Okay, first video prep Insta, second video prep Insta, third playlist prep Insta. So, good thing.
Growing businesses need a hosting solution that is powerful,
Okay,
yet let's look at how business hosting.
So I want to show you the coding question that came. Guys, 20 people. I'm sure that there were 4 slots. Anybody had same coding question last year in TCS that I'm showing here? Can you please tell me? So there was this shlok in the coding question. Can you please tell me if this was the question that came in the exam last year, right? So just a lot of people also say, oh, prep Insta random fake ass questions. Okay. I just want them to know. So this was the coding question. So there was this shlok, and then they were saying that, okay, person moves left, right, and center. First, he turns these many units, then he turns these many units. And based upon this, this is how the person travels. So there's a shlok, a Sanskrit shlok in your coding question. Now the point is, you will get scared that, okay, how do I even solve it? Okay, Pranay saying I had this. Yes, 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 yes. So many people are saying yes. Right. So questions would be basic questions, but the language would be that difficult that you will not be able to understand what is happening and it will go over your head. And this is a difficult question, not basic question. So the 15-minute question is a basic question. The 30-minute question would be difficult. I'll say approximately 30% of the people will be able to solve both coding question. 40% of the people one, 60% none. Cost of Royal Pass, Abdullah MD. Can we talk about that later in the session? I want to focus on. You can check that on the website, the cost of Royal Pass, right? Cost of TCS Prime Video also, or Royal Pass. You can check that on the website. Adil, can you please share the price in the chat? First of all, it doesn't look good for me to tell you the cost in the middle when I'm teaching. Obviously, we have to do the marketing later. Second thing is, I just want to focus upon helping you as of now. Marketing I will do at the very end. Right. So I am open to questions now. Sir, if we miss live lectures, then will the recording will be available? Yes. So 120. In fact, okay, I'll show you. Wait, there's so TCS Prime Video course 120 hours of recorded classes. Right. So in fact, I'll show you. Prepinsta.com/TCS online. So 120 hours of these quality classes you will get. These are recorded because obviously we can't come online 2 a.m. in the night, 4 a.m. in the night, right? And you will study. You guys are engineers. You wake up till 5 a.m. in the morning, right? So we'll give you the whole course is completed in a recorded manner. Apart from that, additionally, we conduct live lectures. So it's not necessary that you join the live lectures. You can join the live lectures if you like, right? Additionally, so we will also try to cover important topics in the live lectures, but the whole course, apart from that, we'll give you recorded as well. So approximately, I think every day, approximately, we will go live in our as well. So if you want to talk about the quality of the course, just wanted to show you this. Why is it not working? Okay, just give me a second. My laptop is going to die. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. So logical videos are already uploaded. So these are the quality. So this is the quality of the videos, right? So these kind of recorded lectures you will get. Additionally, apart from that, we will go live every day. Once Manish will go, then I will go. So this is essentially, so live is additional, right? So if you also miss live, we will also provide you the link to what the recorded live lecture also. So that was your doubt. Sir, TCS NQT and TCS Ion courses will be merged, right? So merged. Both of them TCS Ion course, you buy, same thing you will get. TCS NQT course, you buy, same thing you will get. So it's a good thing. You are prepared. You buy one course, you get both of them. Or you can buy Royal Pass, right? What can we expect in the second round of coding? So questions like longest common subsequence is what I am thinking will come this year. Uh, Questions based upon strings. So, for example, strings like, okay, there's one string, then there's second string. You have to find the number of occurrences of the second string and first string, that is one. But at the very same time, you have to do it in a panagram way. So, they'll give you, let's say, ABC, ABC. So it's very difficult. So basically, you have to find it, but then again, permutations and combinations of the second string you have to do first, and you have to find that, okay, let's say ABC is there. So you have to find all the occurrences of ABC above in the string one, and then ABC can also be permuted to BCA. Then again that, then let's say CBA, then again that, and then you have to tell how many times the permutations of the second string came in the first string. Sir, 2022 बैच के लिए beneficial होगा NQT? Yes. Internships. So again, let's say these Amazon, Flipkart, Microsoft, and all of these good companies, on what basis do they hire? They hire basis upon your internships. That have you done a good internship in a good company, because you will have good projects, right? So you will get internship with the help of TCS Ion, and then you can probably also convert those internships into full-time offers. Maybe so. Basically, Cisco only hires interns. Cisco will never hire full-time employees. They will tell you, we are hiring you as an intern, and then 90% of those interns, they will convert their internships into full-time. 10% they'll tell, okay, sorry, you were not good enough, we are not select you, we are not converting your internship into joining offer. So coding round will be there, DSA based tree implementation. So in the coding round, DSA coding will not be there. So DSA coding not there in the coding round. Can I get certification in the Prime Video course on programming? So if you join TCS course, I mentioned it somewhere. Okay, so I'll tell you. 120 hours of recorded classes covering everything. Prime mock is free. You don't have to buy. DSA, C, C++ courses will be included. And you will get nano degree certification in DSA, C and C++. So it would be good for your interview as well. above I showed you, right? Resume and interview preparation, all the previous year papers of TCS NQT plus real-time doubt solving, right? So your doubts, you will be added to a Telegram group. Your doubts would be solved there. Apart from that, live lectures. Like, so we don't do live lectures for any other company. We only do for TCS. Okay. So the cost for this was, so it was 1799 yesterday. We increased it to 2200 basically 2199 today already. So we've already increased it by 400 rupees. But still, for this lecture, we are giving you 200 rupees off. Tomorrow morning, we are going to increase it to 2999 tomorrow morning, which is why I was like, okay, Manish, I will come online today. Tomorrow morning, we are increasing the price from 1700 rupees to 3000 in just 2 days. Right. So I'm sorry, we would have to do this. We have 70 employees. We want to hire more employees also. Right. Okay. So one person is saying, sir, in the WhatsApp group, you did not send previous year papers. We will send you 20 questions on WhatsApp. We will make a PDF of WhatsApp. Already on Prep Insta, topic by topic, 20 questions are free. So in English, there are 20 topics. So 20 into 2400 are free. Obviously, for paid users, there are 5 quizzes that are there, and for free users, so there are 10, right? 10. So 10 into 20, 200 questions are already there for verbal, free for you. In paid, there are 4 sections that would be there paid, right? So we'll send you 20 questions. I'm sorry. What's the point of it? Can I ignore C and C++ video? I'm going to code in Java. No. Okay. So first of all, C and C++ videos have not been given to you to learn coding. In the Prime Video course, I'm sure you've joined it, which is why you are asking it. They have been given for you to clear the pseudo programming logic section. So you're thinking it wrongly. So C you do. C++ also they'll ask you, because half of the input output questions would be on C++, half of them would be on Java. I bought yesterday for 2200. You again reduced the price for 1999. You maybe did not use the coupon code. Sorry, Mukul. Okay, Mukul, do one thing. We'll refund you 200 rupees, Mukul. Adil, just send us an email saying Atulya sir told in the online class that, okay, I paid 2200, but coupon code said 1999 after live. So give me 200 refund. Adil, just make sure that you pass it on to Aman that there would be one person called as Mukul. For him, we will be doing it. Sir, I am TCS NQT Prime member. How can I get the link to the live class? Gaurav, we added you to a WhatsApp group yesterday, and half of them yesterday, half of them today. So we will be sending you, so you will have orientation session tomorrow morning, wherein we will tell you what to study, how to study, and then from next day, that is Parso, next to next day, we will start the live classes. So tomorrow there's a live session, but it will be an orientation session. So WhatsApp group, if you are added to the WhatsApp group, if you are not added to the WhatsApp group, in that case, email us immediately. 2019 batches eligible. Microphone is mandatory during NQT. Yes. NQT test online or in center. Have you not filled the form? So if you fill the form, both of these options are available. Okay. So again, the next thing is Royal Pass. You can join Royal Pass. So let's say Cape Gemini off campus would be in December, DXC would be in December, Infosys would be in January. So all of these off campus drives also will happen. And then also you'll be like, okay, AMCAT, CoQ, GLitmus, I also want to give all of them, right? So which is why what we've done is, rather than buying Infosys course separately, Wipro course separately, Wipro NLTH will happen just like TCS NQT. Wipro NLTH also will be a national level drive, right? So for all of these companies, we don't want you to buy all of these courses separately. So we will make a package called as Royal Pass. So everything that is there on Prep Insta, you will get a package. So TCS, Infosys, Wipro, AMCAT, CoQ, GLitmus, C++, Python, competitive coding, DBMS, data science. So this. prime mock, resume building, machine learning and web development and data science. Web development in mean stack, that is MongoDB, Node.js, React, Angular. So this will start next month, right? So automatically when we launch our web development mean stack course, or machine learning course, or AI course, you don't have to buy it. Automatically it will get added, right? So next month we are launching it. So that. So Royal Pass costs 4,444. Tomorrow we are increasing the price to 6,666. So it will show 12. It will show 12,999, and after that cross sign on the buy page, and then it will show 6,666. So both the prices are increasing tomorrow. Obviously, you will get certification in C, C++, Python, GSA, data science, and mean stack web development, and also Java course. Also, we are launching next month. Okay, so let's take some questions. I need to study. I have purchased AMCAT online class before. Being frank, I'm asking if there's any course. Budani, just drop us a message. So actually, a lot of people call us, and then they complain that we don't pick up calls. Yes, I know. The point is, you call us after 7 p.m. or you call us in the morning 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. Our team works during 10 a.m. till 7. So if you call us, you will receive a call back next morning. So we will call you on our own next morning. So which is why always if you are trying to reach us, you can email us. Email is a very boring way. We are a little cool. So you can always message us on Instagram. We always reply to all the Instagram message. In fact, maybe we'll reply on email next morning, but sometimes there are 6 people working on our Instagram team, so maybe some of them will open Instagram later in the night. He's getting bored, so they'll reply you immediately. So we are faster on Instagram. So just, if you have any questions, if you purchase, so let's say one person is saying that, okay, I purchased uh, TCS course, but I want to upgrade to Royal Pass. Do I have to buy Royal Pass again and pay the whole amount? No, you don't have to. Just pay the difference amount. So let's say 2,000 you've paid, Royal Pass is 4,000. So 4,000 minus 2,000 is 2,000 again. Call us or leave us a message on our Instagram and we'll help you. Basically, we'll send you a link wherein you can pay the difference amount and you can get upgraded. Okay, so let me refresh the page. Old comments are being shown to me. Can we crack TCS NQT in 20 days? Yes, definitely. But again, you have to promise that you will watch all the live classes of Prep Insta Prime course. You have to promise that you have to study for 5-6 hours a day. If you do that, I personally say that you can clear it. I forgot the password for second step registration. What can I do? Email TCS. So there's an email mentioned on both the pages when you register. Email them. They will tell you the whole thing. In fact, one more thing is, I definitely think in the last 2 years, 2020 people can confirm this. Last year also, last year also, the exam date got announced. 1 week before the exam, TCS says exam has postponed both the times. So I'm thinking this year also it will happen. So they'll postpone the exam by 1 week, right? So the registration will also get postponed by 1 week. आपके कोर्स में क्वेश्चंस आने के क्या चांस हैं? ट्रायल से so personally sometimes questions repeat from the course that we give, but we don't promise. We're like, okay, these are previous year papers. Maybe if the company decides to continue with these previous year papers, obviously questions will get repeated. If not, then the new questions that are coming are based upon the previous year questions, right? Generally, what companies do is, let's say RAM is running at 20 kilometer per hour and so on and so forth. So they will create a new question saying, instead of RAM, Sham is running at, instead of 20, at 25 kilometer per hour. So it is easier for them, right? So generally, that is what we've seen many companies do every year. So if you practice previous year papers, the whole concept, maybe 50% chances questions will get repeated. Other 50% chances that, okay, values will be the same, but whole question would be exactly the same. Mock subscription, please tell about. So mock subscription you can buy, right? It's up to you. No live classes in that mock. Do you prepare to cover the second coding? Yes. So as of now, There are lesser number of questions. So we removed a few questions from our coding course 10 days ago because those were old and there's no point. In our live classes, we will be teaching the most important focus that there would be on data structures and would be on coding, because C and C++, I'm sure that you will be able to learn using our recorded lectures also, but generally harder topics like data structures and coding need more attention, which is why we will focus more upon our data structures and coding in my live classes that I will be having. You have purchased Royal Pass. I did not find the option to get certification. Email us. Uh, so certifications are only sent on a request basis. So you have to email us on I'm sorry. You have to email us on support@prepinstar.com asking that, okay, I'm a Royal Pass user. I need certification in C, C++, and this. I've completed these courses. Just send me the certification. So they'll email back the certifications to you. When will Capgemini and Accenture conduct their off-campus drive? So they will conduct in Capgemini in December. Accenture does not conduct off-campus drive at all. So there will be no Accenture off-campus drive ever. Accenture only hires on campus. You have to give e-litmus if you want to get placed in Accenture off campus. So they hire via e-litmus, but personally they don't have any off campus. Somebody is saying, Sriram is saying, I know Python well and C. Java basic input output is okay. So I got your question, Sriram. Basically, code in Python, no problem. But in the programming logic section, they will be asking you theoretical questions from C. So you have to learn the whole C. So C, like what are macros, preprocessors, even these things also important. So for example, they'll ask you basic questions about static keyword, auto keyword, extern keyword, all of these. In C++, they'll ask you questions from encapsulation, inheritance, all of these. In input output question, maybe you're like, okay, Java input output question. Now Java input output would be, you'll not understand the syntax itself. So how will you solve the Java input output question? Gaurav, you have not been added to the Prime course. Do one thing, email us immediately that I have purchased the course. I have not been added to the WhatsApp group. My team would add you on the WhatsApp group. Don't don't message us on Instagram for this. Email us because it's a little complicated query. TCS will hire 2020 batch. Maybe you've joined us now. I have covered this previously as well. So I had to create Dream 11 team, but no worries. Um, 15 minutes I can't create it. So TCS, I told you in the starting itself, TCS as of now, can you do one thing? Uh, After this lecture, watch the first 10 minutes. I will tell you, but it's very complicated. It's very difficult for me to tell this in 10 seconds. I have taken this whole thing in 10 minutes. Yeah, all the people who are asking questions that TCS will hire 2019, 2020, 2022, watch the first 10 minutes of this video. As of now, you can go back. Just go back. Play from the starting. You will get the answer. For 10 minutes, I just explained that. Right. Obviously, 2021 people don't need to do, they'll hire you. 2020 people, there's a complicated thing which is very good for you. I will say even better. So which is why I'm asking you, watch the first 10 minutes. Sir, I have no knowledge about quants, logical, verbal. I'm in first year. I will be able to learn. Ayushi, do not buy our course. You are in first year of your college. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, unsubscribe. As of now, go click on unsubscribe. You are a first year student. Why are you asking about how to get placed in TCS? Chill. In third year, start thinking about placements. Somebody saying Binod. Binod. No, Jeevanasri, no need. If you purchase combo 2, no need to purchase TCS again. It's already included. Again, if you're not added to the WhatsApp group, just email us, Jeevna. Which companies will hire mechanical students? So let me just Google it. TCS, Ion, CCQT companies. Okay, Prep Insta comes on top, first position. Let's say I Google companies hiring via CoCubes. You can always Google. Prep Insta comes first here also. Right. Companies hiring via CCQT, basically all of these companies. So some there are more 200 plus companies, but on this page there are lesser number of companies because TCS told that there are a few companies. Officially, they can tell that, for example, Hexaware is hiring, but Hexaware has told TCS that okay, please officially do not put our name on your website that we will hire from your exam. They are a little uncomfortable. So JSW Steel, Tata Housing, CSN Electric, Asian Paint, Jubilant Food. So basically good mix. Bridgestone, Bajaj Auto, Horizon Shoots Private Limited. So I think you got your answer, right? You can go ahead and check this. So guys, I am very hungry. I need to go watch the match also today. Ask me questions. Uh, Sir, you said Python compiler is not good in some of the video before. Yes, I did. Uh, so on my suggestion, TCS has downgraded from Python 3 to Python 2.7. And they've told that, okay, it will work fine this year. They've promised me. But in the last 2 years, 2020 people will be able to tell you this. If you code in Python last year, your code will run on your system. Your code will run an online compiler, but the same code will not run on TCS. So this year they've downgraded to Python 2.7. They've said that now this will work fine, but I'm not sure. I've not seen the Python compiler work perfectly of TCS now, so I can't say. Uh, you can take the risk of coding in Python. Personally, I'll say don't. In my online classes, I will be coding in Python. I will also be, so I know Python, Java, C, C++, all of them. So first, I will be coding in Python and then in C and Java, right? So that. Uh, however, so which is why I am a Python coder primarily, and I am telling that do not code in Python and TCS. So just remember this. I am in Prime Video course. Do we get basic courses for C, C++, Java certification? So C and C++ you get. I don't think Java course we have launched till now. We will be launching it. We've not launched it. Okay, so all the links to buy the courses one person is asking is in the description of this video. Again, I am going. So last time I'm telling you, for TCS Prime Video, we will be increasing the price tomorrow. Basically, not tomorrow. Automatically, it's coded. I think somebody coded it because obviously we'll go. So 11:59 today. The price as of now is 21.99 on website. So we have already increased the price by 400 rupees today. Tomorrow we will further increase by 400. The price would be 2,500. So as of now, this is the last chance that okay, you will apply the coupon code from 2,199 rupees. It will change to 1,999. Oh, sorry, 1,999. That is 2,000, right? So today is the last day. If based upon a lot of responses, we'll maybe extend it by tomorrow, but we are increasing the price of the TCS course by 1,000 rupees in total in 2 days. And same goes for Royal Pass. We are increasing the price of Royal Pass by 2,000 rupees tomorrow. So TCS 1,000 rupees tomorrow, Royal Pass 2,000 rupees tomorrow. Price increases. So last chance, which is why I was coming online today. The CCQT is included in the Prime Video of TCS. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is what you get. So Royal Pass. Okay, one. This is a very genuine doubt. One person is asking, sir, if I buy a Royal Pass, how long is it valid for? The Royal Pass is valid for 1 year whole from, so let's say you buy today. So next year, this date, it will expire. But automatically it will expire. We can't do anything about it. But what we do is, so let's say you do not get placed, or let's say you get placed, but you are still applying. So in that case, you can email us. After emailing us, we will not take any money from you. We will be like, okay, 6 months more, we will extend it. Okay, so basically 1 year automatically. If you email us after expiration, 6 months more we'll give you. Right, my promise. Which mail ID should I mail for WhatsApp group? Support@prepinsta.com. You can just Google Prepinsta email ID. Support@email prepinsta.com. Adil, a lot of people, Adil or Prerna. Can you please, Adil or Prerna, who's in the chat of this session today? Is Adil there or Prerna there? Or is Aman there? So anybody who's there, if Adil, you are there, please let Aman know that we will get a lot of emails tomorrow. So, okay. Okay is asking, do I need to learn Java for TCS? I know C and C++. I'm for core branch. You don't need to learn Java. In our online class, if you join, we will teach basic syntax of Java. We will teach you object-oriented programming in C++ because C++ concepts would be coming. But Java syntax, we will be teaching you so that input-output questions that will come in the exam, you can apply the same logic that you apply in C, but at least you understand the syntax, right? So syntax is what we'll be teaching. You just need to know syntax of Java, like string buffer, what is string buffer, what is string reader, what is static, static and non-static methods, non-static cannot access static members, all of these basic things, right? Encapsulation also is a little different in Java. So basically 3-4 days, we will teach you Java only. So TCS will not be hiring after this. I don't think TCS will give you another chance after this. You will give NQT exam again after 4 months, but I don't think TCS will be hiring then. For 2021 batch people, but I think 2022 they will hire once based on the same scores of this exam. You will get Sagardas, you will get the live classes. Guys, is there any doubt? Because everybody is asking question based upon the courses. Hari Chandana, go ahead with TCS, not CCQT. Sir, I have done internship as Sovereign Technology. Will it be valid under certification? No. Internships and certifications are two different things. Internships are internships. Certifications are certifications. Hands-on coding, how many examples are taught in Prime Video? So I think as of now, there are 10 videos for coding. We have already shot 30-40 videos. The editor is editing it. So maybe tomorrow or today, we will upload those 30-40 videos. In the live lectures, again, I will cover coding again. So I will teach you new things apart from that. So basically plenty. How many hours? Like 50 hours of coding will be there. Don't worry. Rishikesh is saying you want Prime Video course for Accenture. What is the process? Go to the website, buy. Okay, you don't know how to buy from Prepinsta. So again, just like I showed you, this is the quality of the classes that we have. So you will get the recorded lectures like these. Apart from that, live lectures would also be there. How do you buy class? It's a very basic thing. Just go here, Prime Video, click on Prime Video, and choose the company that you want to prepare for. So Royal Pass, you can buy Royal Pass, Combo 2, Combo 1, CoCube, G-Litmus, TCS Ion, Cognizant, Capgemini, whatever you want to buy. Guys, I will not be answering even one question now about courses or purchases. Last 5 minutes, I am here. Is there any doubt related to non-course things? Sir, can you tell me about resume that we can upload? So there's one video, 1 hour video that I did for resume. I think it's the best video on the internet for resume. So Prep Insta resume, you just Google. So this is 1 hour video for resume itself. You watch this video, I promise you will not have to watch anything else further. I do not have 60%. What should I do? Give TCS exam because uh, TCS will not hire you. But out of those 200 other companies which are hiring based upon your NQT scores, they may or they might. Right. Both coding questions, as I said, this time more people are applying, less number of people would be selected. So last year, 2.5 lakh people applied. This year, 4 lakh people are applying because a lot of people are unplaced because of lesser hiring, right? So 4 lakh people are applying. So approximately 2 times more people are applying. They hired 40,000 people last year. This year they'll be hiring maybe let's say 20,000. So half they are hiring. So 2 times more applying, half they are hiring. So cutoff increases like amazingly. Like cutoff, if cutoff was let's say 10, this time it will be 20, for example. So cutoff would be high because large competition. So you have to. So there is no Java. Okay, there is no Java section in Prime Video course. Java will be teaching you in the live lectures, right? Which will be starting tomorrow. So tomorrow there's an orientation session, which is why I was like, okay, let's come live today. Many people will join today so that we can have the orientation session attended by as many number of people as they can, right? Tell us the strategy. I had been doing the same thing for the last 1 hour. I told the strategy only. In the last 20 minutes, I'm doing marketing. But in the first 1 hour, I told you about the strategy. Faisal, I spoke about the strategy. I spoke about the syllabus. So basic strategy is follow all these topics. Follow all the questions on Prep Insta. Watch this video again. Maybe you've come just live right now. Where to get coupon? There's only one coupon that is called as YouTube. Apart from that, there's no other coupon. Okay, guys, bye. By 20 for all the people who are for 2020 batches, 2019 batches, 2022 batches, you are having doubt about TCS will hire or not. Watch the first 10 minutes of this video. Just go back from to the starting of this. You will understand. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye. I've spoken enough. All the questions are about courses, so it doesn't feel right. Bye, guys. Sorry. We'll come live tomorrow. Not tomorrow. We'll come live very soon again. Guys, make sure that you do subscribe to the YouTube channel because we'll come live again. Right. Thank you. Bye.